G'day riders, this is Mr. Kiwi Rider.
This is Kiwi Rider.
It's a brisk winter morning here in New Zealand. We are heading out this morning for the HOG Club Drizzle Run, a yearly event held in the middle of winter. And our first stop is going to be Mosgiel for breakfast.
It's a long drive to Kingdom Come, caught up in a conflict that's already been won, and he screams at the sky, Lord be near, how long must I wait for you here?
We've just made the 10-minute ride out to Mosgiel. Now it's just on freezing out here. There's ice and frost on the grass, and obviously got to keep an eye out for black ice. Yeah, we're here at Blend Cafe. We're going to have some breakfast here. All along the road to Queenstown, we're stopping and supporting members of the HOG Club, and members of the HOG Club own the Blend Cafes. Let's go in and see if we can get some eggs Benedict or something.
Going with you, I'm in a vow in the summer of last year. And if you want to stay, I'll lay my roots. If spring is a kingdom closer than my fear. Screams at the sky, Lord be near, how long must I wait for you here? I'm just chasing time.
We've just had to stop in Middlemarch. Mrs. Kiwi Rider's hands are frozen. She's just ducked over to the public toilets to try and warm them up. Do they have some warm water?
No.
Oh dear.
Maybe we can go to the pub. Oh, they're just frozen.
Scoot around the quench.
Where's that?
Oh, not quench, what's it called? The tap and dough.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll follow you.
It's a brisk one. We're just on the edge temperature wise. It's above freezing, but there's still frost on the ground, so we're going to keep an eye out for black ice. But we're doing all right apart from Rel's cold fingers, which I can understand. How's that fire?
It's stinging. Stinging my hands.
As they warm up.
Yeah. It's good though.
This man here is Corey, is the owner of Blend Espresso, where we had breakfast. We just worked out, the three of us that are riding, there's only three that are riding, where we actually haven't done the run before. So it's interesting. I'm wondering if the people that are actually driving know something that we don't. But it's fun, and we get to stop for coffee and get to hang out in front of the fire, so it's all good. Just out of Middlemarch, there's some beauty up here. Check out where we are. I'm not sure about the Drizzle run, we haven't had any rain, but I'd certainly call it the Winter Wonderland run. Corey's come back for us. Here he comes. We had no way of letting him know we were going to stop, so he's obviously seen that we weren't there and turned around and come back for us. What a good guy. Did you think we'd died?
Oh, I thought you'd be stopped getting photos somewhere.
Man, it's too good to pass up.
Oh, it's amazing. I stopped at the Ida Valley turn off to get a video of you coming through.
Oh, mate. So glad we came this way. Wow.
Right, let's get moving.
Yep. There's always a few people who lightheartedly say, that's not winter. But I tell you what, this is winter. Quick stop in Alexandra at Eat Humble Pie for a pie for lunch, and now it's off to Queenstown, about an hour away. Where are we staying? Oh, is it right on the lake? Oh wow, it's right there. Looks like we're staying right in the heart of Queenstown. Wow, that was a trip. I think we're both frozen to the core, but it was just such an amazing adventure. What do you reckon?
I'm frozen to the core.
Yeah, I'm frozen to the core as well. We found out after the fact that where we were riding through that snow, it was -4 degrees. Queenstown, the adventure capital of New Zealand. There's bungee jumping, jet boating, all sorts of crazy stuff, luge. Home base for winter sports as well. We're lucky enough to be fairly close to the centre of town. The views from here are amazing. We've just got our bikes parked outside. I reckon we're going to have a frost in the morning and they are going to be frozen, so that'll be something we'll have to deal with. Anyway, let's go and see if we can have some fun somewhere. So we were going to have a meal with the HOG club and catch up with people, but Rel's not feeling too well, so we came back and she's now gone to bed. So I just got some KFC and that's going to be my meal for tonight. We're just deciding if we are both going to ride back today. It's a cold morning here in Queenstown.
Freezing morning. Not just cold.
It's freezing, yeah. The bike seats are covered in frost, so we've just been discussing. There's a few people that are driving back. One or both of us could probably get a ride back, but we're struggling with that whole idea of just wanting to challenge ourselves to ride back and just to say that we've done it.
And also just being together, I think.
I think so, yeah. Because if Rel drove back and I rode back, I know Rel would be worrying about me and vice versa. But yeah, it's about 9 AM now. We didn't imagine we'd leave right now. We probably thought about 11 o'clock as the sun got a bit higher in the sky and warmed things up a bit. Yeah, I think we might just go and find some breakfast somewhere, have a coffee, it may be that once that cold air hits us, that makes makes the decision easier.
Yeah.
We'll keep you posted. Bit of a chilly walking bus down into the main centre of town to find some breakfast this morning. Whew. We've warmed up a bit, but it's cold out here. It's a good hearty breakfast, actually at the place that we were supposed to have dinner at last night. It's getting on for lunchtime now. Things have warmed up a bit. It's still cold though, I can see my breath. We're going to ride back, just take it really easy, make sure we stop and warm up at a few good opportunities. So yeah, we'll see you out on the road. It was pretty slow going through a couple of the gorges on the way out of Queenstown. It was cold, there's ice on both sides of the road. It's hard work on those really tight twisties, so we took it really slow. It's a bit warmer here in Cromwell.
A bit warmer is 4 degrees.
It's plus 4 degrees as opposed to minus 4 degrees, which we encountered yesterday. We're going to head home now.
And he screams at the sky, Lord, be near. How long must I wait for you here? I'm just chasing time. We drove past towns without names, just memories and photos in frames. I guess most things weren't built to last in the end.
G'day riders, we just got home from a really good weekend. I was a bit bummed that I was feeling sick on the Saturday night, so I wasn't feeling up to really socialising or eating or drinking or anything, but yeah, it was a really fun weekend and great bunch of people.
Man, that's the coldest I've ever been on a motorcycle. I'm really glad we did it.
Yeah.
I think as a motorcyclist you often want to challenge yourself to do those things. I'm really pleased the roads were relatively ice-free. There were a few spots where we had to take it really easily. But yeah, in terms of being cold, that's the coldest I've ever been. In fact, my mouth is still so cold I can barely talk.
7 layers. I've been wearing 7 layers on the top and 2 layers on the bottom with leather, and yeah, we needed it.
Yep, and as far as it goes, my let's just say my gentleman parts were flush with my body, and for those of you with a delicate disposition, I won't go any further. See you next time, folks.